They say he died under the stars he promised her. But what if the stars never let him go? Last night, someone saw his truck headlights by the lake again, engine humming, no one inside. And the sky above it was brighter than ever. He said he would bring her the stars one day, under the soft glow of a Tennessee sky. They were just kids, barefoot on the hood of his old Chevy, laughing at nothing, dreaming about everything. He said it again when they turned 18, when the fireflies danced and the radio whispered country songs. He looked at her with those wild eyes and promised, "One day I'll make it big, and you'll see the stars from our porch." But dreams in small towns cost more than they tell you. The kind of more that steals sleep and hope and friends. He worked 2 jobs, nights and mornings, while she waited, counting paychecks and prayers. Then came the letter, a scholarship to Houston for aerospace. He cried when he told her because he didn't want to leave, but she said, "Go chase what you promised." The city lights didn't feel like stars. They hummed too loud, smelled like rain and metal. He missed her voice, the sound of cicadas, the quiet of dirt roads, but he kept building rockets, kept chasing that promise. Years passed, she wrote less, he called less. The distance turned promises into echoes, until one night he drove back unannounced. The town looked smaller, the stars looked bigger. Her house still had the porch light on. He stood there for a long time, holding the ring he never sent. But she wasn't home. The neighbor said she moved last summer, married someone from Nashville. His hand shook, the ring fell in the grass. He drove to the old lake, the same one where they made the promise. The night was too still, too clear, too cruel. The stars looked close enough to touch. A storm rolled in, sudden and sharp. Rain hit the windshield like broken glass. He didn't stop driving, not even when the road vanished beneath the water. In the morning, the police found the Chevy under the bridge, headlights still glowing weak against the dawn. And above it all, the stars, still burning, just like he promised. The town gathered by the river in silence. No one spoke, only the wind moved through the trees. She came back when she heard, her hair longer, her eyes older, and when she saw that old Chevy pulled from the water, she fell to her knees like her bones gave out. The sheriff handed her the ring, mud still clinging to the silver. She closed her hand around it and whispered his name. The sky above was still dark, fading slow into morning. And for a moment it looked like the stars refused to leave. Weeks passed, but the town stayed quiet. They said sometimes at night when the clouds cleared, you could see one star shining brighter over the lake. And some swore they heard an engine hum soft through the wind. She started driving there every night. Same dirt road, same turn by the oak tree. She would sit on the hood of her new car, look up, and talk to him like he was just late again. Then one night, she found an envelope tucked under her wiper. No name, no return, just her name written in his handwriting. Her breath caught. Her hands trembled. Inside was a photo, Him standing by a rocket under a sky full of stars. And on the back, a single line, written faint like a whisper. I told you I'd bring you the stars. The air turned cold, the lake went still, and for a long time she didn't move, because somewhere out there, in that wide Tennessee sky, something flickered once, bright enough to make her believe he kept his promise. She stood by the lake one last time, the ring cold in her hand, the wind soft against her face, the stars above, calm, quiet, endless. She whispered, "Thank you," and dropped the ring into the water. A small ripple spread across the surface like a heartbeat fading. Then the clouds parted just once, and the light from above touched the lake like he was saying goodbye. She closed her eyes, smiled through the tears, and when she looked up, the brightest star in the sky began to fall.